mentioned rookie minicamp. You mentioned Dawand Jones, very, very big, was working. You could see Bill Callahan is already going to work coaching him up. Now, Jones was asked just about being asked continuously during the draft process about his love for football and how that was to handle that.
I definitely feel like I had to do that a lot in college to prove that I love football. You know, I mean, I got that question asked in almost every interview. You know, do I love football? And I told almost every team. You know, I mean, turn on the tape, and you can just see it on my film. You know, I mean, I play with the anger and aggression. It just comes from the heart. You just don't want nobody to touch the quarterback, and that's my main goal. It got annoying, but my agent prepared me for it. I worked with a couple of GMs. They told me they're going to ask you the same question. It don't matter where you go. They're going to ask you what's your passion and how much do you love football. I was just waiting for it every time. And that's when that tweet came out. It just kind of caught me off guard. I talked about it in almost every meeting that I love football. I basically get a shot off my back in football. And I just feel like it just didn't get across. And I feel like it finally got across when I tweeted it.
Jeff, again, first-round talent, if they can get him right and unlock that, they got something. You're talking about a 6'8", 374-pound guy that wants to play with anger and aggression. I don't know about you, but I'm getting the heck out of his way.
Well, and the thing is, if you actually watch the tape, as he starts making his way upfield in running plays, there's a lot of guys that are doing a little mental check out. Oh, look at that, man. I think the ankle roll that I accidentally did not get in his. Dude, what are you going to do when 6'8", 6'9", 370 pounds is stumbling onto you? It's over. And guess what? If he hits you hard enough, he's going to hit you into the guy behind you. So he's going to take out two. As far as the basketball thing, look, he was in what do you do in that situation? It's already out there. So if you say, oh, well, I never really said that. Guess what? Then it's like, oh, well, he lied. He dodged the question. Look at that. So it was a damned if he did, damned if he didn't type of scenario. So at that point, just run with it. But the other thing is, does anybody else look at, NFL players, social media? Because guess what? Everybody's tweeting about the NBA playoffs. Does that mean we question whether or not how much they love the sport that they play? We don't. Look, he was 6'9". I'm sure the first thing they said is there's the basketball court. It's not like you're 6'4", whereby maybe the time you're 17, it's time to start thinking about playing another sport. Because guess what? There's a million guys who are 6'4". At 6'9", you have a little bit more time. But then you get to Bill Callahan, and if you do your research, you do your history, and you sit down, and a guy like Bill Callahan says, "I can make you a 5-time All-Pro, son, if you want to commit." And it's the fact. It's just a straight up fact. He has the ability to help you get to that level. So you want to know what? You want to be able to see money that you would have never saw if you entertained the thought of playing basketball? That is in front of Dawand Jones. It truly is. And he is starting to work on the left side. Look, we know what the floor is. He can be a really plus right tackle. But if he can be even anyway possibility, the left tackle in, yes, the fifth-year option was picked up. But if it's a shaky year this year and Dawand Jones seems to really be finding his way, you can find a way to move off that number if you want to and just say, hey, this worked out well for us. And guess what? Now a kid I drafted in the third round who's not making a ton of money is now, my left tackle. So I went from maybe being slated to paying $14 million and change to I'm paying like $1 million and change. And I just saved $13 million. And I got a guy who I think is on a developmental track to be better.